have Mathis. You can go on ahead, and again, you can share your screen, and then I'll give you a 5-minute warning. I'll give you a 5-minute warning. Okay, go on ahead, Mathis. Take it away.
Hello, everybody. Hold on. Wait, so is it working?
Let's see. Yeah, if you want to start, there you go.
Okay. All right. Well, hello, everybody. My name is Mathis Quintana. Denjo Mathis Quintana Shiji Shikaya Byron Quintana Shima Shiris Natsuna Losi New Mexico AI Shikeya. Hello, everybody. My name is Mathis Quintana. I'm the conservation law enforcement intern. All right, so this is my presentation. A little bit about me. I'm from Dulce, New Mexico. I'm Hickory Apache. I'm currently a senior at Colorado State University. I'm majoring in natural resource management, and I recently switched my minor to linguistics. And I grew up with 3 sisters and both parents. So on the top right is a picture of my mom and my dad and my dog. And then on the bottom is a picture of my sisters. And then on the far right, that's my oldest sister. Her name is Jaslyn. The middle, next to her is her boyfriend. And then that's my younger sister, Kelsey and Lexi. Okay, so just some of the projects that I've been working on. One of the big ones is the CLEO database. So similar to what Sam and Jojo were doing too, but we're just creating contact information for all federally recognized tribes in the United States. So more specifically, I had to focus on the conservation law enforcement programs and, you know, the head people of their programs. So the point of all of it is just so we can get a survey and, you know, give information out, get information back from different tribes. Assist in providing information about opportunities and trainings. So this is just, again, you know, why we're doing what we're doing. At the end of the day, we just want to use the surveys to justify for funding requests. So I kind of wanted to talk about a little bit about some of the like problems I had, or like challenges I've had when I first started contacting tribes. So when I first started, it was kind of like awkward for me because like I'm not used to really, you know, talking to people like that. Like just call them and, you know, and it was kind of a growth process for me. But what I learned is when I contact tribes, I usually ask for like the director or like or first I ask if they even have like a conservation law enforcement program. And sometimes they don't. So that's when I would have to like just talk to the director. But I found that it's better just to talk to, you know, the head up or the person in charge, because sometimes the front desk people are like hesitant to give me information. And just how I overcame those is, you know, it got easier as I kept going. And for the Eastern tribes specifically, it was kind of hard because sometimes they would be like, they just got their recognition and they would be like developing in the process of developing like natural resource management programs. And so from there, I would just have to, you know, just work through the challenges as best as I could. Professional development. So some of the things that Ashley's been really trying to like stress with the internship is the professional development. So we've had like resume workshops. We've actually sent in like our resumes to Ashley so that she could just edit and, you know, give or redo it better so that she could give it back to us and we'll be more prepared for the future. We had virtual conferences. When we first started our job, we had like environmental conferences. I attended a youth wellness summit, which was pretty cool. We have webinars, some of the ones Sean and Corey put on. Then online courses. Sometimes Ashley gives us like links to join different courses just so that we could continue to stay busy. Okay, so the National Summer Youth Practicum. Again, this was the 1 week long camp in Estes Park. There were 9 students in attendance, and there was various presenters and speakers. So on this bottom left is a picture of when we were going to Estes Park. It was really cool, like just getting to know the students. When we first got there, nobody had any idea like who everyone was, but as time, progressed, I felt like I really got to like understand where they're coming from and like relate to them too. And on the top, this side is after the barbecue, I believe, or not the barbecue, but the cookout, and after their presentations. Some more SYP pictures. This is the CSU tree nursery. This one is a group that presented their management plan, so that's for the scenarios on Friday. And it was really cool just to see the students work. They were really getting out of their comfort zone and representing who they are and where they're coming from and just working together. Some of them even like took notes throughout the whole week, and they would make a management plan based off of the notes that they took. So I thought that was really cool. Like when I was in high school, I wouldn't have like thought about that. I wouldn't have like gone as far as they did, but they're a really good group of students. Here's the picture of the management plan some of them were coming up with. And then here is the CSU tree nursery. It was cool because they had a bunch of different seeds and you could like touch them and just see how the process of planting the trees. Okay, so what I learned from the internship so far is just the importance of networking. Developing those relationships in your life and maintaining those can go a long ways. And I realized that especially this year, because for previous jobs I've made really good connections with like my supervisors before, but when I applied for this internship, I had to like reconnect and just explain what I'm doing and what I'm kind of going for at this point in my life. And I guess I just realized that I need to keep reaching out to them and just ask them how they're doing, just update them. Teamwork and collaboration. I think this really was key for the SYP because there was just so many moving parts, and you could tell like Ashley was really stressed, and all of us like stepped up just to take on whatever she needed us to do, which really I felt like helped. The communication, this has been new for me too, because this virtual internship, I think it's even more important than in person with communication. I think it's important, especially with like keeping Robert and Ashley updated. So something I'm still working on and something I can improve in. But flexibility. This goes again back to the SYP. Whatever Ashley needed us to do, whether it was assigned to us or like just a task that needed to be done. I felt like us as interns and staff have really stepped into that role. And then connection between natural resources and Native American identity. I put this on here because like at the SYP, there were presenters that really, talked to me too, and things that I've learned that I really never thought about before. And I guess what really strengthened for me was just that connection between, the world around us and, what I was taught growing up, what I believe, like the traditional teachings. All right. So laying the path for the next generation. Just I kind of just wanted to give some tips to NAFWS. I would just say more internships when available, because this has really helped me develop, especially within like my career in natural resources. More outreach to high school students. I think it was good to like just having the SYP is such a big task, and the students, I would really like to see more students connected and involved. I actually thought about this, and in high school I was in a unity council, a unity youth council. So that's where it's just unity is about just different tribal youth councils from all over the world or all over the United States. and they pretty much come together and try to do like things for their community. So I think just reaching out to more youth councils and getting more students would be really good. Then embracing culture. So yeah, I'll explain the pictures first. So this top picture is of my grandparents on my mom's side. My grandma's name was Laverne Natsuna, Atoli Natsuna, and my grandpa was Abel Natsuna. And this bottom right is a picture of me and one of my nephews. And then this bottom left is a picture of me, my two younger sisters, and my nieces. So embracing culture, what I mean by this is, you know, going forward, and what I've really learned through like this experience and this internship is, you know, I got to remember where I come from and, you know, the struggles that my grandparents went through. And I really want to teach that to my younger siblings and my younger nieces and nephews. And I think it's important with anything they do, especially with the natural resources. There's so much that our individual tribes and our cultures teach that are like our traditional teachings that go along with natural resources and protecting, you know, and respecting everything around us. So I really wanted to like highlight that because I think that's really important in, you know, teaching the youth, especially today with how things are going. But that's what I wanted to go over. Some areas for improvement. I would just say maybe prioritizing for me, better time management. But I'm always open to learning and, you know, growing myself because I'm still on my journey and I'm still trying to like figure out what I really want to do and what you know, what I want for my future. But just having that foundation of knowing, you know, who I am, those teachings, where I'm from, is what really keeps me grounded, and just having my family behind me. All right. Is there any question?
Cool. Thank you, Mathis. Great presentation.